Hey, Dennis Weiss for Eagle Communications. I'm with Todd Bradshaw, and we're announcing Branson in Kansas, in Chapman, Kansas.
That's right.
In March 20th, 21st, Friday, and a Saturday night.
Yeah.
What are you going to do for us?
Well, we got a big show planned for you. I do the Kenny Chesney down at the Dick Clark American Bandstand Theater in Branson, Missouri. So obviously I'm going to be doing some Kenny Chesney. We're going to have some other special guests in the show. We may have an Elvis Presley show up. May have a little Conway Twitty. We have a comedian Terry Sanders that's going to come up.
Okay.
And yeah, we got a few surprises for you.
How did you like your tour of Chapman stage?
You know, the Chapman stage is fantastic. Well, first off, the town, what a quaint little town. And then I was shocked. My jaw dropped when I saw the theater over there. Mm-hmm. Because there's this little town and it's got this perfect Branson style theater. I walked in, I'm like, I want to pick this up and move this to Branson.
It really is fantastic.
Yeah.
What a credit to the community that we have it. Even more credit, there's a lot of people working on the fine arts programs in our communities, both here and in neighbor Abilene and north to Clay Center, and we expect them all to want to see your show.
I hope so.
Yeah, okay. So as we talk about why you came to Branson, Thompson Brothers rang you on the phone and said, we want to show you around the racing museum, or some version of that, I'm sure. But what did they say to you and why did you come?
You know, they had this idea, you know, this here in Chapman, Kansas, that's Branson's target demographic. You know, these folks, I know there's a lot of families up here that come to Branson yearly. Okay, I know they talk about it all the time, Branson. So they had an idea of why not bring Branson to Chapman for the first ever Branson and Chapman concert. You know, Branson is so centered around veterans in the military. It fits so nicely with Fort Riley being so close. So, you know, I just think it makes a lot of sense, and I think it's going to be the first of many concerts.
Well, that would be a wonderful thing. We love music in this area. We have a lot of high school kids that participate in music. We have sellout bands. I've never seen a band cram a stage before. The Abilene band fills more than the stage. They have to hide them behind the curtain. And when Chapman and Abilene band to get together for their halftime performance at their one football game a year, it is absolutely fantastic. That's my favorite night of football, is when the bands come together. So we are looking at having you on a stage on a Friday and Saturday night. There's 700 seats in that arena, about, and we want to fill them up.
Yeah, and I understand there's going to be some overflow too in the lunch area. We're going to have big screens out there as well. So
they have big screen capability and sound out there as well. So we'll take care of whoever comes, I think, is the plan.
We can accommodate, I think we can do it.
Fantastic. So what about you as a person? Where'd you grow up? Why are you doing this?
Well, I grew up in Maryville, Missouri, just, I don't know what that is, about 3 hours from here, something like that. Grew up in the same house all my life and graduated from Northwest Missouri State and graduated with an economic development major and geography. And what do you think I did the last 15 years?
Well, economic development.
No, I sang for 15. I professionally sang.
That's what you've been doing, though, economic development. Some guy like me sitting down there in Branson going, he's my economic development.
That's good.
That's right. They sell tickets at the door. I don't know if anybody ever told you that or not, but they do. They sell tickets at the door when you sing.
Yeah.
Which is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So, okay, you're using your God-given talent.
Absolutely.
Me and my two partners over there look at this as economic development first. I'll got to tell you, this is why we do these things. It's to, you look at a small town like Chapman, here's the borders, okay? You cannot change the borders of Chapman. You can put a new plat in, and 10 years later you may have 5 more houses. So you can't change the size of your community, but you make your community bigger in other ways. And the way you make your community bigger in other ways for economic terms is to bring somebody in on a Friday or Saturday night along with 700 more people.
That sounds good.
And we're looking forward to it, and it's going to be a ton of fun.
I'm looking forward to it too. Please come out.
All right, they will. They will come to Chapman March 20th and 21st. We'll have a wonderful show, Branson in Chapman. It's going to be a lot of fun, and look forward to seeing you all there. For Eagle Communications, I'm Dennis Weiss. This is Todd Bradshaw. For your enjoyment, pleasure, come see him.
Thank you.